telling lies. Slim waist, cute face, baby kill my...
Hiya! So I'm just dipping into the Tahiti Palette, and I obviously don't know what feckin' shade I'm going for because that's just me, my brain is a minefield. And I just take that sort of burnt orangey brown shade and place it in my crease. So I'm just doing window wiping motions for that, because I'm using such a big fluffy brush. I don't really need to go around in small circular motions. I can just put this straight on and swipe it. So that is my wee tip for you. The easier the blend you want, the bigger the brush you want, but you won't be able to concentrate the colour in small areas, so it's not really good for intricate blending. But for a look like this, it's perfect. And then I'm just going into the darker shade of brown. I'm sorry, I don't know the shade names, and I couldn't get my camera to focus, and it was one of them days. I just want to gaffy planet. So I'm just taking that lower down into the actual crease, whereas the other colour was above the crease. So I'm just bringing this into my outer corner and into my crease area. Just taking my time blending that out. Obviously looking at myself and thinking I hate my life, but it's just been one of them days. Sorry about the mess in the background. My kids are all home, my daughter's got COVID, we're isolating. It's just a nightmare. And obviously camera work wasn't going right. Like, oh, I cannot wait for a break in Cardiff. We go in 2 weeks and I'm meeting my friend Zoe, and I honestly cannot wait. So I'm just blending the yellow outside of those like browns. So I'm just using that to blend the browns out. And then I'm going in with the black in the palette. Look at me, I'm trying my hardest to get it focused, but it's not happening. So I'm taking that even lower down and starting to build that pigment up. So in this, I mentioned sandyglam lashes. It's a monthly subscription box, and I'm really pleased with what I got, so I thought I would give it a wee mention. It's £12.99 per month. I am representing the lashes. I did get them given to me, these ones, but you can buy them separately, or you could get them as a surprise in your monthly gift box. Each one contains a pair of lashes and all makeup items. So yeah, I'm just blending that black out. And making sure I'm building that pigment up good. And then I go in with the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection Cosmetics and my P. Louise flat brush to cut my crease. I hate cutting my crease, but I've tried to do this as much detail as I can without messing up. I've got it zoomed right in for yous. Hopefully it helps somebody. But I just kind of wing it. Like, I've just learned through patience and hard graft how to do a cut crease. It's not one of them things that naturally come to you, like walking and talking. You've actually got to practice it. So I'm just carving out that crease into a half circle, wee moon shape, crescent moon shape, and then I'm patting the rest of the product out. And I'm just tapping that into the black. And then pulling that excess product down, just so we've not got a stark line. And then I use Toxic Attraction white pigment. I don't know if you can still get this, but I've got it in my collection. Excuse me, I burp every single time I do a video. I am a minger. So I'm just patting that all over where we cut the crease. Very messily, but you can always clean it up, and it's white, so it's so much easier to clean up. And then I go back into the Carnival palette and I take the shimmery copper shade. And I basically just blend where the black and white meets with this shade. This is such a gorgeous shade once you've built it up. I'm sure if it wasn't going on top of a pigment, it would be absolutely blinding and wouldn't need built up, because it's that kind of wet, creamy formula that would instantly just stick to your lids anyway. So it's brilliant. Bperfect is literally one of the best formulas I've ever tried. And then I'm just blending the black back into that as well as some of the pigment. Aye, what a day. My daughter just tried to call me, so I've had to start the voiceover again from where we left off. I'm using the I Heart Revolution coconut scented powder. Aye. Very matte, not my favourite, but I've ran out of my luminous setting powder, which I'll need to repurchase. Again, go get it because it is the bomb. And then I take the Shapeshifter Palette by bperfect Cosmetics after looking at myself lovingly. I'm just going to use this to chisel out my big fat moon face. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I really want this will look very harsh in the video, but this is more of a picture makeup or going out into clubs makeup because it's so dark. So yeah, I really build that up. But I go back in and take my time off camera blending it all out, which you'll see later on in the video that it's a lot more blended than me just chucking it on here for you. And then I go into the lightest shades, right, watch this. And I realised I still had product on my brush. Oh my god, my nose is freaking black. So I'm just rectifying my mistake. That is literally how my days went. Look like I came out of a chimney. I'm back. And I'm alive. I'm taking that sort of peachy red blush shade. I don't know why my camera switched around the other way. See, I mean, editing, everything that could go wrong today has went wrong. But we're switched around. We've done a flip. I'm facing the other direction now. And then I'm taking the lightest highlighting shade out of the palette and doing my cheekbones. Yes, Aston, it's highlighted. I'm telling you, man. Somebody send love and light my way because I need it all. I need it all. And highlighting my nose. And then I get a phone call. See what I mean? Peaches and Cream Hotline Lip Liner. It's so tiny now. Look at me attempting to be a YouTuber and get it focus. Just drawing on my lips. My big non-existent lips. That's alright. Yeah, I'm sexy. I know. No need to tell me. I don't even know what lipstick I used here to tell you. I don't know why it's not on camera, but it's a brown Maybelline one. And then I go back into the Carnival palette, which I struggled to get open. Again, summarising my day here. And then I go back into those burnt orangey brown shades. And I blend that along my lower lash line. Really blowing that out, dragging it down. I want this to be a very heavy eye look. Oh, by the way, I never done my base on camera. The footage managed to not show up. But I used the Illuminating Touch foundation by Collection. That was it. I mean, I was just dabbing it onto my face. I've not missed much. So I've just taken the black and put that even closer to my waterline. And just blend that into both eyes. And then this is where I take the Sandyglam lashes. And I take the Paris lash, which I'll just point to in a minute. Come on, Aston. Just here. And that is them on. And then I take the Collection Black Coal. I don't even know how to say it. Coal, I don't know. And I just line my waterline with that. This pencil is not the blackest. Would not recommend. But I got there eventually. I mean, I practically carved holes into my eyeballs, but we're all good. And then I take the Freckle pen from Misguided. And this is just to draw my beauty mark back on. I call it a beauty mark. It's a mole, but it's my beauty mark. Don't take it away from me. So I'm just filling in what the foundation covered. And then I take the Maybelline Superstay lipstick. And this is lighter, so I'm just placing it in the centre of my lip to give the illusion of a bigger lip. I say lip, I'm not even going to attempt to fix that top lip because it is shockingly small, or it's pointless, it's a waste of time, waste of even being on my face, I'm telling you. The baby gloss from Makeup Revolution, and I just place that in the centre. Such a lovely shade, isn't it? Really light nude. And then I just show you how I quickly apply my wigs for pictures only, in video, etc. I don't glue it down or anything like that, just for the sake of being on camera. So I'm just applying the wig cap, and then my really tatty blue wig, which needs a good brush, a good straightening. It is synthetic, and synthetic mats a lot, so you do only get several uses out of them, unless you really take care of them, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm just live and let live, buy a new wig. It's an excuse to get married, isn't it? But I do hope to invest in a human hair wig one day, but they're just really expensive and out of my price range. But then again, people pay hundreds to get the hair highlighted and that, and I'm like, should I? Anyways, this is the final look, as you've seen at the start of the video also. I'm just really impressed with these lashes as well, the all over look. It is just, I love it. Perfect for a night out. Bye bye.